What's up? What's up, y'all? This is Sportsbook Killa coming at you once again with a recap video with a whole bunch of wins on my recap video. If you didn't make any money off the picks I gave you guys last week or earlier this week, quit sports betting, do something else. Maybe take up needlepoint or something. Go buy some yarn, make sweaters or whatever. Gambling might not be your thing. But let me go over what I did in the recap. My strong picks, I gave you guys 10 picks. My strong picks finished at 80%. I had Jamie Malarkey to win, he won. I had Jamie Malarkey, McDessie fight to go over a round and a half, it did. I had Carlos Ulberg to win, he did. Only mistake with that, I had Carlos Ulberg to win in under 2.5 rounds. And the fight went past 2.5 rounds. So that was one I got wrong, but I did have the win. So I had Carlos Ulberg. I had Nasrat Haqparast to win. He did so. I had Nasrat Haqparast to beat Quinones for the fight to go in over a round and a half. It did. I had, and this was a tough loss here because I didn't like this, but it happened. A 6-1 favorite, Israel Adesanya, lost. I didn't have him down. I can't tell you I had him down as any kind of lock or anything like that. But I did have him in a few parlays. He lost. But here's the rainbow. He covered. I also had Israel Adesanya and Strickland to go over a round and a half. It did. I had Israel Adesanya and Strickland to go over 2.5 rounds. It did. I had Manel Kopp to win. Okay. So the only two picks I got wrong was Ulberg, that fight to go under 2.5 rounds. Ulberg still won, but he just didn't do it in under 2.5 rounds. And Israel Adesanya lost. A 6-1 favorite that most sports books and everybody else got wrong. I got 8 out of 10 correct, which puts me at 80% for my strong picks. If you couldn't make money off 80% success rate or 80% accurate sports picking, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I really don't. I expect the people who did bet properly, who did follow my lead and who followed my bets, I'm almost certain they're somewhere in a hotel suite, not hotel room, because when you're making money, you don't stay in rooms, you stay in suites where you got double doors that open up when you go in there. And I hope that my subscribers are somewhere in a nice jacuzzi, fixing them a drink, listening to my recap video. And we'll do it again this following Saturday on the Valentina Shevchenko-Grasso fight card. We'll do it again, okay? So I was at 80% for my strong picks. Let me give you guys my semi-strong picks. My semi-strong picks, I gave you guys 4. I had Jack Jenkins to win. He lost. Snapped his elbow. Some sort of elbow dislocation. Couldn't continue. But Mr. Jenkins and Mariscal, I did have them to go over a round and a half. The fight did go over a round and a half, so we won that. I had Justin Taffa, who is a dynamic striker. This guy puts guys to sleep effortlessly. I had him to win. He won. I had him to win in under 2.5 rounds. He did. So out of those 4 picks, I only got 1 wrong. So we're looking at 75% for my semi-strong picks. So if you didn't hit off of that, 80% strong picks, 75% semi-strong picks, come on now. Come on, y'all. Work with me now. I'm giving you all I got here. My next ones was my upset picks or my weaker picks. I had Gabriel Miranda. That was an upset a lot of people didn't see coming. I picked him. He won. I picked Tyson Pedro to win. He won. I picked Alexander Volkov to beat Tai Tuivasa. He won. I picked Charlie Rodkey to beat what's the guy for Blood Diamond. I picked him to beat Blood Diamond. He won. He didn't just win. He dominated Blood Diamond. And the one I got wrong was in the Tyson Pedro Turkaj fight. I can't pronounce Turkaj's last name. Sorry about that. I had it over a round and a half. And Pedro finished him off in the first round, so it didn't go there. So I got 4 out of those 5 correct. And those were my weak, least confident picks. And that was 80% accurate. Okay, so let me explain something to you guys. All I do on a regular basis is think about how I can move the odds in my favor and in my advantage. I crush sports books on a regular basis. You can go back and look at my previous videos and do the math yourself and see what percentage I got right and wrong. And I'm almost certain you're going to come up with the exact same number I did. 80% strong picks, 75% semi-strong picks, 80% weak and upset picks. Anybody that can pick for you like that, that's the only person you need when you bet in MMA, okay? Now, next week, I may even throw in a few football picks, okay? Parlay them, 2-pick parlays, no more than 3-pick parlays. Don't start getting greedy. When you start getting them 3-pick parlays, things start getting a little bit tougher, okay? And I'm doing this so that you can make money, okay? So this Saturday, well, my next video will probably come out on Tuesday, predicting what's going to happen this Saturday night. I see some major exploitations here. I see some major money that can be made on this fight card coming up. So sit tight. Keep following the Sportsbook Killer. Like and subscribe. You don't need to watch all these other guys on the web so at the end of the year you can be up 2 units. You're going to be up way more than 2 units. Look at my success rate. Way more than 2 units. But like I said, if you're not making money with these good picks I'm giving you right now, take up another hobby. Gambling is not your thing. Sports betting may not be your thing. Do something else. Make sweaters. Make coffee mugs. Whatever. Do anything. But just don't sports bet. Because if you sports bet, you're going to want to talk to the Sportsbook Killer. That's who I am. That's what I do. And that's what I'm showing you how to do. How to crush sports books. Now, another thing I want to mention in your parlays. First of all, I'll explain what a parlay is because a lot of people don't even know what it is. Parlay just means you're not betting one bet. You got more than one bet going. That's all. You can have a 2-pick parlay, 3-pick parlay. If you make one bet, it's just a bet. But if you do 2, 3, 4, it's parlay. Once it's more than one, it becomes a parlay. Now, what I want to say to you is if you're betting on a fight card, don't put the same fighter on all your parlays. Because if that fighter gets upset, your whole parlays are busted. Now you're down and out. Mix them up. Mix up your over-unders with different fighters. Mix up this fighter and that fighter. Mix up a lot of different stuff to increase your odds at having more winning tickets. When I go to the window, I usually have roughly 30, 40 winning tickets, okay? Some of them I even carry on into the next week, the following week. So I'm just here to tell you, don't put one person or one bet in all your parlays. Mix it up so that if that one get hit or that one goes down or it's an upset or some fluke thing happens, you haven't busted all your parlays. You can still profit, okay? On most of your parlays, try to get at least 2-to-1 odds on it. If you can, get 3-to-1, you know. And at a later date, I'll show you guys, I'll teach you guys how to take your fan favorite guys, your highly favored to win picks and mix them up with your weak and upset picks to increase your chances of hitting those as well. Okay? Until this, whatever you do, like and subscribe. All them other YouTube channels teaching you how to win gambling, you don't need that. Talk to the Sportsbook Killer. Just watch the Sportsbook Killer. I'm not only going to show you how to do it, I'm going to do it myself. That's what I've been doing. That's what I do. So like and subscribe if you want more of this content. My next video for this following, for Saturday's fight card, it's going to probably drop on a Tuesday. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.